To create a new invoice to send to potential customers, start by clicking Quotes and Invoices in the far left menu. In this section, you can choose between creating a quote or an invoice and adding tracking information on payments received in the tracking section. To start, click on Invoice in the top menu. In the Invoice section, click the New Invoice button. This will generate an invoice, ready to add important information like products and services you'd like a payment for, contact information for the invoice being generated, shipping information, expiration date, and more. Click the Edit button to modify the invoice in the Invoice Builder area. In the Items tab, you can add and select from items you've set up to sell online via the platform's e-commerce tool. This includes prints, digital images, packages, products, and services. You also have the option to add a custom item. A custom item is a manual option for you to add your own item details and prices for items you haven't previously set up. Select which types of items you'd like to add to your invoice. Next, click on the Contacts tab, then select which user you'd like to send the invoice to. You can create a new contact or choose one from your Contacts CRM. Once you have selected a contact, click Save. Then you can add shipping information in the Shipping tab. You can select from your preferred choice or manage the shipping details you've set up in the e-commerce tool. In the Payments tab, you can select the due date, if you allow partial payments or not. If the due date has passed, the full amount will be due at that time. In the Other Details tab, you can add your extra details in a section, such as information for products or services rendered, timeline, and more. You can also add your own terms and policy information here. In the Thank You tab, you can edit the approval message a client will receive. You can also select if the message is sent to their email. Click Save Changes after any modifications. Finally, in the Email Automation tab, you can choose to enable an email reminder for quotes and invoices from this menu. You can also edit and create a new series if you like. Once ready, click Save Changes. You can review the details in the Invoice Builder area before you send them. When ready, click the Send button in the top right corner of the Invoice Building area. Here, you can review which contact's email it's being sent to, the subject of the email, and the message you'd like to attach to it. Make any modifications you want, then click Send. In the Tracking section in the top menu, you can view the status of an invoice, if it's pending, paid, or if a partial payment has been submitted.